Alright, I'm recording this video on this day. It'll be up on the screen. Things will get all in order and placed up afterwards. But we got our first card of our part 1 of the Eevee Masters set challenge. I have them all written down here. Yeah, there's about a lot. I was going to write the rest on the back, but it would kind of just smear in, so I just decided to, let's just do a part 1 and then head to part 2. And then we're actually going to need to do a lot of parts until we get to the final one. So today we got the Astral Radiance Eevee card right here. This is the Astral Radiance Eevee, which is also in TGC Pocket, believe it or not. Then the Brilliant Stars one we're still waiting on, along with the Team Rocket one we are still waiting on as well. So that's awesome. It came pretty early. I didn't expect it to come this early, but I'm happy it did. We're going to put this in a sleeve, and then we're going to put it in the binder. So 1 out of 3 cards is here. Tomorrow I'm going to the card shop because it said on their thing that they're not open until tomorrow, that they have new cards in the binder. So I'll be waiting. Oh, we don't even need to sleeve it up. It's already sleeved up for me. Thank you for that. I didn't think it was actually sleeved up, but the extra protected it for me, and I appreciate that. Well, thank you. The Team Rocket one might be a little damaged from what I checked on the description because I paid so little for it. This one I paid like 9 cents, and I think I paid like about 12-13 cents for the Team Rocket one, which was slightly played with, but not really. But I mean, I'm looking at this card here and I see no lightly played at all. I see basically brand new to this card, so it's worth its actual value on TGC Player, which I'll put up on the screen. But yeah, it's worth. So now we got the Astral Radiance Eevee. I want to put this stuff in order, trust me. Like, I'm doing, like, the early 2000s to, like, later in the 2000s and stuff like that. So up here we have the 1995 to 98 Eevee, and then down here we have the early 2000 Eevees. This one is probably around, this one's 2022, so I gotta put it a little bit further in the binder here. And then over here we have XY Eevee. We need the reverse holo of that one. And then we have that Eevee. It's a holo, reverse holo, tag team. I'm going to put the other tag team right there when I get it back. They probably won't allow me to record, so I'm probably just going to have to record as soon as I get out and show what I got for the Eevees. Again, it can only be from specifically this, so I might just tape it to the side of this binder. But yeah, so we're looking for 2022 or around like the 2020s. All right, we got right here. It would be right here. Now here's the problem. It's basically all full. Ooh, and then prismatic is right here for that, and then Japanese prismatic. Okay, we're gonna need to figure out something here because this one needs to go in with these ones. So what if I swap that one out and then put it in the back or something? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back to figure this out. Oh, yeah, and this challenge also strictly only involves English Eevees for now, which are going to get expensive later down in the line. I did move the prismatic promo of the Eevee, so we're going to slide this one in here. Waboop. There we go. And then over here, I moved it to here because, 2 SARs. Oh, shoot. I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some more sorting with this binder here, but there we go. Just showing you that we have the Astral Radiance Eevee and that it's in the binder. So we'll close the Eevee binder and we will wait till tomorrow to see if the card shop has any of these that have not been marked off yet. So there we go. Whoa, alrighty. See you guys then. It is Wednesday and I'm gonna go to the card shop. We'll get the binders. I'll come back out with hopefully something or nothing. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we actually won. We got a Team Rocket Eevee without the first edition stamp. The one I'm getting has a first edition stamp, so I had to get it. And Neo Discovery Eevee. This is not a first edition stamp, but we got one, so that's the start. Then, for my Flareons, we got a Flareon VMAX and a Flareon V, which I'm surprised it's actually costing that much. Holy shit. I spent like $80 worth just because of this one card. But it's not bad. We actually did good. So we're going to go back home. We're going to fill up our Eevee and Flareons in the binders. Now, I know I said that this was just the Eevee challenge, but Flareon's being mixed in from time to time just because I know it's not going to be easy to find these cards again. This one I definitely wouldn't have ever seen again. This one, probably not either. So I'm glad to even find them in the first place. Unfortunately, the tag team Eevee that I gave to them a while back ago is no longer there. So I have to track it down on TGC Player or somewhere else. So let's take this out of the sleeve because it's got sticker on it. We don't want the sticker on it. And then we're going to swap it in here. Team Rocket 95 to whenever. I'm even surprised I found this one, by the way. The Neo Discovery without the first edition stamp. Boop. I think it's Neo Discovery, but there's a stamp right there. So I'll have to look at what that is because I didn't see it on TGC Player. Interesting. And then I'll take these out of the top loaders, and I'm pretty sure they're already in sleeves themselves. Oh wait, I accidentally, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that card. That looks really nice. That is a really nice card. And these are from Evolving Skies, I believe. These two. This one definitely is. But I think this one is from Evolving Skies. I could be wrong. Or what some people call Evolving Cries. Alright, move these two out of the way. And we're going to open up the Eevee binder. And boom. So, put these Flareons to the side because you're going to see them. Okay. So, here we got our first Eevee right here. And then our other Eevee. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Team Rocket Eevee on the top. By the way, when I was in there, I did see a better version of this one. I wanted to, like, trade it out for it, but, I mean, I don't know. It's worth that, about that. I mean, I could see if I could trade it out, but I don't know. There you go. There's a Team Rocket Eevee on the top. And Neo Discovery Eevee we'll put on the bottom because we have a first edition stamped to get as well. So he's just going to go right there in the middle. That looks pretty good. You're doing really good with the Eevees. Boop. And now, let's open the binder for Flareon. These are all supposed to be for Flareons, but for now I'm putting the rest of the Eeveelutions in here because of that specific reason. So, and here we got these two. So we're going to put them a little bit further back because of the reason. And that's prismatic, Japanese. Oh, come on. Okay. So I'm just going to probably put them in the front for now because, you know, it's all mixed. So we're going to put the Flareon V right there. Whoop. And the Flareon VMAX right in the middle. Boom. Alrighty. We're doing really good. I mean, I might have spent around like $80, but hey, honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. There you go. So here's another card that came in, and you know what I realized? The first edition stamp was not there, and just yesterday I bought the same exact card. Yeah, I had no idea. So I started checking TGC Player, the receipt I got with it, and according to this, it was unlimited. It was not first edition stamped. I wasn't paying attention to the listing, and I had no idea. I thought I was getting the first edition stamped, so I don't know where I'm going to put this card for now, but I got a second one, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll keep it, but, like, I thought it was going to be first edition stamped, which means, I mean, I did mark it on the TGC Player thing, but I had no idea. or either I forgot. I saw a first edition stamp on the actual card listing, so I kind of screwed up there. It's my fault. It's whatever, though. I'm just gonna keep it for now, but like, I can't believe it. I bought it just yesterday, and now it's the same card as well when I thought it was first edition. So that does not mean we're further behind in the challenge. On the paper, I put this exact one. So yeah, it's whatever though. I mean, it's still crossed off. We got 2 of them. But we'll wait for the Brilliant Stars one, which should be sometime soon. I don't know when, but yeah, there we go. I've got tomorrow and the next week to wait for the Brilliant Stars one. Oh well, happens and happens. I'll even show you. It's literally in my binder over here. Let's see. I think it's the first page too. Breeze, right there. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. And now I don't have to buy this one off TGC Player anymore because I feel like I'm gonna get the non-first edition stamped. So here's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna cross off the first edition on the paper, and we're going to just check it off because it's gonna be hard to track down these first edition stamped versions. So we might as well just call it that and do that. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Okay, right here, Neo Discovery first edition. So we're gonna mark off the first edition because obviously that one's gonna be the most hardest to track down. Had no idea. Thought TGC Player would have the actual one. So, and we're gonna hit check mark, and there we go. So good idea I did that now. But there you go. We have about 4 marked off out of this many. We still got a lot to go, but I added like 4 more to my cart a couple days ago. Pretty sure it's something like the Evolving Skies one and the Pokemon Go one and a couple others. The reverse hollows we might have to get off of somewhere else and not TGC Player. I'm gonna get them off Mercari because I know what to do when they get here. I just have to go to the post office and pick them up. But, I mean, I only like TGC Player because it's good advance to not go to the post office or anything to pick them up. You only have to pick it up if it's an expensive card. I've just been finding this stuff out because it's my first time ordering there. So we can cross off that one time using the internet for the Team Rocket card because I had no idea. So, yeah. But there you go, and we'll be waiting for the Brilliant Stars one now. Alright everybody, another update. I'll put the day down because it's been a few days since this, but the Brilliant Stars Eevee is here. So I'm pretty sure I crossed it off, but we'll look in the binder when we can, but let's just take it out of its thing. But yeah, it's honestly came in really good condition, especially just for $8. Like I said, in total it's 12, but this alone is like $8. I don't like when it does that. Just comes out of the sleeve along with the top loader, but it's good to have extra protection, so I'm glad. But there you go. There's our Brilliant Stars Eevee for our part 1. Let's just move this. And then we're gonna open up our binder. Here are the ones in the checklist. I taped it there. There it is right there, the Brilliant Stars one. It's crossed off, so we're good. And we're halfway done. We are genuinely halfway done. We just now need the Loot Surges Eevee, Evolving Skies Eevee, Pokemon Go Eevee, Shrouded Fable Eevee, SM Base Set Eevee, XY Reverse Hollow Eevee, Call of Legends Eevee, Vivid Voltage Eevee, which there's a Vivid Voltage ETB down at the card shop for $90, so we might pick that up when I get more money. And then we need XY Furious Eevee, Rising Rivals, Reverse Hollow Eevee, Lost Thunder Eevee, Eevee Hidden Fates, and Eevee Shining Fates. So I think I did see a few packs of something for Shining and Hidden Fates somewhere in the card shop. One of the 3 card shops I have, so we will be able to pick them up from there. Let's see what year this is from 2022. Okay, That's kind of a problem. So the other tag team's supposed to go here when we get one again. A second. Okay. I think I moved the prismatic. Yes, I did. I moved the prismatic if you didn't know or not. But yeah, we'll put it right here for now. And then again, once it's almost, we're done with part 1, we're going to have to rearrange everything. Part 2 won't be for a while, considering it's almost the end of August now, and I got to go back to school on the 4th. So part 1 will be your only part that'll come out. Probably by the time I'm already in school again is when it will be out. Because we are not done with the challenge. And we did start it pretty late, so that's my bad there. We started it really late, but we're already halfway there, which is nice. So, to be honest, we don't have much left until we're done with part 1, really. And I'm pretty sure we'll get the Vivid Voltage one if I get that ETB, so that's... Like 13 left. That's all we got left is 13. So we're doing pretty good here. So when I got my Glaceon figurine, I was gifted like tons of bulk cards from someone else that had like Eevee and some of the evolutions. So thank you to that person for giving me a little bit of extra stuff. I really appreciate it. It helps me get like caught up in master sets or whatever cards I'm missing. And apparently one of them happened to be one of the Eevees we needed. So we didn't even have to go searching for this Eevee. We got this Eevee for free. And this is the Shining Fates Eevee. I even looked at the number, 52 out of 72. And 52 out of 72. We did it. We got it. So this is how many Eevees are left now. I try to mark it off with the tapes here. So we need the Hidden Fates, Lost Thunder, Rising Rival, XY, Furious, Vivid Voltage, Call of Legends, XY Reverse Hollow, SM Base Set, Shroud of Fable, Pokemon Go, Evolving Skies, and Loot, Tenant Surge's Eevee. So we're getting there. We're really getting there, which is nice. But I will show you the other cards I have for completing my master set. If you saw on my channel, there's now playlists for a Flareon master set, a Leafeon, and Glaceon. I do have the papers. I see them. Okay, one second. Because we're going to put this card in here. Waboom. There we go. This is one I pulled from Crown Zenith not too long ago. And the Brilliant Stars Eevee over here. So that's cool. But, yeah. And it turns out I ordered the Astro Radiance Glaceon, which I had no idea. Well, actually, I did. I was like, wait, I feel like this is the one I ordered. I looked through it. Yeah, I ordered it. So I'm deciding to keep the extra one I'm getting as, like, an extra, I guess, to put in the backpack. Now, here's one I've never seen, though. A Flareon Spanish card. Never seen it in my life before. So, cool that we got an extra. Also, this Leafeon here, you can see it right there. Over on the next page over. Oh, wait. Next page over. Yeah, I already have that one, but I will keep it. And then when I get on my own Leafeon binder, then of course that's what we're doing. Espeon, I got the standard base one from Obsidian Flames, so I'm done with those. I just need the reverse hollows of Eevee and Umbreon. Then I think there's another one I got. Yes, okay, one second. It's that Glaceon that I didn't get to show you. Okay, so as you can see, this is my Glaceon binder. Again, still have yet to decorate it. But there's the prismatic ones in the front that will eventually get changed around once I get more and more. Japanese. And then this one I ordered, it's the Crown Zenith one. And then the Astral Radiance one right here. So again, the second one I get in the mail is going to be set all the way back to this page. But yeah. We're doing good on our Glaceons as well, so figured I'd update it on the Eevee Master Set list thing so you guys know how far ahead we are. I did make the list already, so hey, I was kind of worried that we would have to say for the next challenge, I guess we're going to have to say we can buy as many online as we want because my card shop has not been full of any for a while. And that one Glaceon from the early 2000s, not there anymore. Actually, I haven't spotted a Glaceon in quite a bit. Oh, from the card shop, but I mean, we'll still take a look every now and then. So we're good, but yeah, figured I'd update you on my Eevee Master Set list. Okay, so I'm back. Ignore outside. It's anyway. So we got more Eevees, Glaceons, Leafeons, Vaporeons, Flareons, Sylveons for our master sets. So I can cross off a few more on this list, on the Eevee list. So we can cross off the Evolving Skies, even if it's, wait, is it matching the same number? They need to be matching the same number. Because if not, then that doesn't count. 125 out of 203. Yup, that still counts. Okay, so if they're the same number, they still technically count. So there's this Pokemon Go one, 054. Yeah, okay, these still count. These still count even in their reverse holo. Still count. So we can cross those two off. I feel like a Vivid Voltage I might have. Okay, I gotta check some of these. I know this one's Obsidian Flames. So we'll put that one in there somewhere. This one's a promo to, I think, Obsidian Flames. This one's a very old one, by the way. Anyways, let's check these ones. All right, we're gonna look at Shrouded Fable, 50 out of 64. Nope, Sword and Shield era card. Okay, that one's not it. What about this one? Sword and Shield era card as well. And I don't think those are on there. So, yeah. So the only ones we really get to cross off is two more. But hey, I'll take it. I spent quite a bit, but let's blame this one right here. That one cost me the most out of all of them. But I'll put them all out, or put them all in the binder when I transfer the sleeves in, because, yeah, I feel like the only one I can put up front is this one, because this one's a very old one, a very old card compared to some of the other ones. I don't know if this Leafeon's on my list, but we'll look when we can. Just, yeah. Oh, by the way, boop. Boop. Wait, actually, let me zoom in. I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna put them all in my binder now. So I had to run to get a new binder because guess what? Yeah, running out of room. So I'll figure out what one I want to do for what. But we need to check this Leafeon here because I'm not sure if it's on our list. So again, we look down here. It is a promo, and it's a Sword and Shield promo, 191. Okay. Call of Legends. Sword and Shield, remember that. SV, that's Scarlet and Violet promo. VMAX, EX Generations, Majestic Dawn, Black and White promo. 1 second. That's SM. Sword and Shield 191. Right there. 191. That's it. There's the Glaceon one because we're going to need it. Yeah, I don't know if I have any good cards to trade in to get some of those other ones. I could look, but I doubt it. But yeah, there we go. So I'm not sure if I already showed the new 2 Vaporeon cards, but boom. And the Sylveon ones all right here. Then the Glaceons. There you go. I'll show you them in the binder in a little bit. So I did forget to show you what they all look like in the binders. I'll do that right now. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. I think I showed the Eevee one already, but I'll go over it again just in case. So I'll do it like quicker than before, but. I guess it's supposed to be the Flareon binder, but yeah. It'll be its own thing later on. I just got the Japanese Pokeballs of some of them, so traded in some other cards for it. Leafeon binder. That's a newer one. I got that one for like $3, so. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Glaceon. I'm pretty sure you already saw this page. So, the only really new cards are right here. All on this page. And there's the 2 new ones. Right there. That's it. Again, I'm trying to get my Glaceons up, but still when I haven't seen or received the other 2 cards, it's kind of hard. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in with the other recording with the Eevee one and whatever, but, because, you know, this is, Master said it basically Eevee, but evolutions can be within here too. Finally got the Dark Explorers, card today. I've been waiting for it. So now we can add it to the binder full of Glaceons. No. Sorry. I was yelling at this thing. No. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna put it right here, right next to the Astral Radiance one. Not sure if I'm still getting that Astral Radiance one. Okay. There we go. If I don't get that extra Radiance one, that's fine. But look at that. Almost 1 full page of Glaceon cards. That is good. That is really good. I decided to record this because whatever. Been spending a lot on cards lately. Cards mostly. Still have a few more binders to fill up, but you can see I've expanded in binders since. Because if you remember when we almost first started this challenge, there's only about these binders throughout the course of the months. There's this binder at first, and then there's this binder, and then there's 2 binders. And eventually there was these 2 binders, and then there's those binders. But since then, I literally don't have any other binders, which means Jolteon and Umbreon are the only 2 left to get some, and then Raichu and Pikachu. You get it. But I'm figuring we're going to end off part 1 now. As you can see, you know, the last update is when we got this card right here. That's on the front page. And I didn't record this one, but I finally got it back. I finally got the card back, even if I paid a little too much for it. I got it back. I'm happy about it. I think you've pretty much seen this page. Not much new to see about it. This side, nothing new, you know, kind of you saw it the last time when we went through some of this. So this is just basically all the Eevees that we got. This one we pulled from Crown Zenith, if you remember. And then here's the 3 others I have not shown. I think it's just the 3 binders that I got to show you out of that I haven't shown you yet. But I don't exactly remember. We'll just go through all the binders. But specifically, we're starting with Eevee because remember, this started as an Eevee challenge, and I just want to show you where I leave off for the other ones when we get to that. Here, the 3 new ones is this Eevee promo with the Destined Rivals pack I got a couple weeks ago on Thursday at a Walmart. So that completed that one, and now I don't have to go after it. This one I actually pulled from Twilight Masquerade when I opened an ETB. I didn't upload it. I had the video. And halfway when I was through, I was like, this was so disappointing, I don't even want to upload it. This is also from Twilight, but I did not pull this from Twilight. I got it from the 10 cents bin with some of the others, so that's how I have that one. Now, the only new card for the prismatic section of Eevee is this one right here. I don't know if you can really see it correct or well enough, but this is a Pokeball Eevee I ordered for like $1. So, yeah, got it off TCG. Nothing new here, but this is just some of the other highlights we have for Eevees as well. But yeah, like I said, I just figured we should end it off on this kind of part 1 because I need to remake a new whole list with some of them still being on here that aren't crossed off. Because if you guys remember when I made my Flareon, Leafeon, and Glaceon one, yeah, there's a lot more on that set than there was this one. And the thing is, I had a missed opportunity to go to a card show. I didn't. That wasn't because I didn't want to go. I really fully wanted to go. I just had no transportation of getting there. Here's our Flareon binder, and I actually got quite a bit. You guys have seen this one already. Seen that one already. You know, you've pretty much seen all these already. The new addition is this Flareon right here, which is the VMAX. I didn't get it too long ago, and I think there's one more for Flareon. Nothing has been updated for Jolteon or Umbreon, so you're not going to see anything new for them. They're just going to be there. I didn't know where else to put these cards, so I just put them with the Japanese for now. So we got the reverse hollow Flareon that I pulled out of a prismatic mini tin. And then there's just these ones. So, yeah. Not much for Flareon, but hey, still kind of big. Glaceon. We got a lot for her, I think. I don't remember. So, we have this one right here, the EX I ordered. I ordered that one along with Leafeon. And they came from the same seller, so, you know, they kind of just came together. I'm pretty much sure I showed all of these right here, too. Like, all of these Glaceon cards when I got them in. Or when I picked them up. This one has been here, so... yeah. Not really much besides, I think, just the Glaceon EX. Thought I got a little bit more of her. I guess not. Leafeon. We have quite a bit, actually, which I'm surprised about. So, we have the Twilight Masquerade Leafeon, which I could have bought for 10 cents in the thing instead of buying the ETB for it. Again, I was just looking for the Eevee illustration rare. I didn't really care for what else I got. So, I mean, hey, I'll take those at the end of the day. And you can see the rare one I wanted out of Crown Zenith. I had to pay $50, but I didn't spend way too much that day when I got it with the Eevee. So, this is the Leafeon I got with that 10-cent Eevee. I love it. Love that card. Then, of course, I moved the prismatic Leafeons because they were too far away, so you couldn't really see them well enough. Over here, we got the Leafeon Pokeball. Don't do that. And then the Leafeon EX, no stamp or anything. Then the stamp one is just right there. Not much more to go with prismatic Leafeon. But yeah, I really do love this card. That's why he's in the front, because I love that one. Love that one a lot. Sylveon binder, I got one. I don't think there's much two new additions to this one. Besides, I think one maybe that I didn't show. But these are, I'm pretty sure all of these right here I did show. So it's not much. Then we have the prismatic one right here. And then the Japanese one. Yeah, pretty much. You've seen all of them. I'm not trying to do a Sylveon Master set yet. We're waiting a little bit longer, but I will pick up any Sylveon cards on the way. So that way it doesn't have to be much when we, like, move on to that Master set of it. And then up here, you know, you kind of already seen these cards from the past few weeks and months. So nothing new. The only new Vaporeon is this full art V from Evolving Skies. And with how troubling it is to even pull something like that in the first place, I just decided to buy it separately. Because I'm not doing all that. Over here, pretty sure you guys already seen all those ones, so... I mean, I kind of need a video out since I'm not going to be really opening much sealed stuff for a little while. Because it costs a lot at a card shop, and I'm done with that. So, yeah. And I will do a video once I complete Prismatic, by the way. I'm pretty close. I just need the Master Balls and the SIR, so it's like 2 left. Espeon, I don't think I got anything new, but there was a full art down there that I was thinking about picking up and didn't do, but... Oh, wait, yeah, there was one new Espeon, my bad. So the new Espeon is the Pokeball one. That's about it. But yeah, like I said, this is going out. And I might rip it by accident, so I might as well start writing down some of these as soon as I'm done editing the video. And then so that way I can write down the ones I need to put on that one, transfer it to a new paper, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, so not really much new happened besides getting a couple new cards and finally getting the tag team card back I wanted. So that means I think we have concluded the tag team cards, which means I don't think we need any more. So, cool. Oh, wait, no, there's secret arts of the tag team. I got to remember that. They're expensive, though, so I think the secret art versions, though, or the secret art version of it is like about the same amount as this one right here. So yeah, there's Japanese versions too. I forgot about those. I'll think about those. I'm just kind of wanting English ones right now, but if I see Japanese ones, I'll pick those up on the way. I'm not going to complain about Japanese, you know. So, like I said, there you go. Part 2 will start whenever. We're going to go to Glaceon next, but again, if I see anything Eevee, I'll pick it up. I'll put it in its own separate video this time, so that way I'm not confusing you. Like, hey, isn't this supposed to be an Eevee master set? Or, hey, isn't this supposed to be like a master set of this? I honestly thought we would be done around September, near the end of September. And we're in October with this many left. And I haven't found them. And the thing is, I'm not supposed to keep using TCG. Because that ruins our chances, and then we fail the challenge, right? So, like, I'm glad I found some of these at the card shop so we don't have to worry about some of the other ones next time. But it sucks because now I might have to open singular packs, like buy singular packs like Shrouded Fable just to get an Eevee. In the base set, probably, I don't know. The XY one, which I have the non-reverse hollow. Where the fuck is that one? Right there. We need the reverse hollow one. I won't be able to open XY. That's the problem. Call of Legends, I don't know if I'll be able to open that one, but I did see it, and it's pretty cheap online. So I think for our next challenge, let's remember this, that online does not matter anymore. I don't see card shows happening 24/7 or a lot, if anything, around here. If I do, I miss it, or I don't intend to miss it. Things happen, and there's this, and there's that, and then the card shop doesn't even have some of them the half of the time. So I think we're better off not counting anything online, because it's hard. So there you go. That's it.